Yes, y'all. Everything is gonna stand tall. I'm here for one for all for one. Yeah, until we done. Hold on, let me turn this thing down, son. You know what I mean? Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. I see what I gotta do. I see what I gotta do. Hold on. I gotta do it. Like, yeah, that's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be okay. I done came up with me a different kind of way. I can see the display of the chat, and that's where I'm going. So I guess that's where it's at. Can you hear me loud and clear? I had to make sure the microphone is right on here so I can come through your ears and sound good. And I hope that sound like the way that I should. Stood on my own 10 toes and I was down, and I would make sure that I went to the lost and found. So nobody has to be like worried about the things that's going to have to come out one day. But I ain't got no secrets, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't keep it. Don't know what have nobody have it to having to drop on me and you. But so we talking about what we talking about, and we gonna walk it out, and we gonna talk it out. Yo, it's about that time for the DG show. It's Daily Go Get 'em. It's Sun 7, 5, and 0. And they the same kind of person. We do this thing as if we had it all planned. It was rehearsing, but we not. So I'm gonna hit the spot. Rock. Hit it. All right. What's going on, y'all? Daily Go Get 'em is a show all up in your area. Pretty Petty Tuesday. And today on the Daily Go Get 'em show, we are talking about when they try to get you to do their job for them. When they try to get you to do their job for them. Yo, if you've ever worked at a job where you have coworkers or somebody that works at your job that tries to get you to always do their work for them, you know you did not sign up to do anybody's work for them, but it doesn't only happen at the job. It can happen at the job, and that might be the place where you resent it the most because that's where you go to increase your livelihood or to provide for yourself, your family, your peoples, the ones that you love, you know, to get it rocking and popping the way that you do. But when you have somebody at your job that's trying to get you to do their job, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Now, it might be a coworker. It might be a friend that got you the job or that you got the job for. It might be somebody that you just are cool with or, you know, want to get in with at the job. Or it could be your supervisor or your manager that's trying to get you to do their job for them. And then they take all the credit for the job that you did. And you know, and I know don't nobody want to put up with no mess like that, but these are the days of our lives, and these are the things we got to put up with. So I said, so we're going to talk about it tonight. You think we ain't when we are? You think that we not rising like stars? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting. And everything is going to be all right. We talk about somebody trying to get you to do their job tonight. All right, let me put this. We do have the phone lines open tonight, so you will be able to call in. That's always a plus, right? You will be able to call in and get it popping that way. So as y'all come into the room, please just do me one little favor. Do me one little solid. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, share the show. But you know what? Let's just hit the like button. Let's take care of all that other business a little bit later. But yeah, just hit the like button. It helps the channel. I'm not going to sell you nothing. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be good. So we talking about when they try to get you to do their job. What do you know? What do you know about working on a job or being in school and somebody trying to get you to do their school work for them? They're trying to get you to write their papers for them. They're trying to get you to take their exams for them. They're trying to cheat off your paper. They're trying to get you into a compromising position where you might get in trouble yourself. You know, this doing somebody else's job thing can go to a lot of different places. It can wind up in a lot of different areas. It can turn out a lot of different ways. And we're going to talk about it, be about to get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we going to solve, y'all. So what's going on? What's going on? Late night. Y'all know how we do it 2 o'clock in the morning, baby. We do it 2:00 in the morning. You know, straight out the gate. Don't need no warning. Hold on, Allison Miller. Hold on, Allison Miller. Hold on. You spamming a little bit there. You spamming. I know it's only me and you in the chat, but yo, slow down, please. Don't do that. Please do not spam the chat. Please do not spam the chat. Let's see. How many did you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chill. And my brother Troy Diesel is all up in the house. My man Troy Dees, what's going on? What's going on? And Miss Chicky 007, what's good? And Alma Darian, thanks for coming through, y'all. So yeah, tonight we are talking about when they try to get you to do their job for them. When they try to get you to do their job. When they try to get you to do their job, have you or were you, or when was the last time that you were put in a position where somebody tried to get you to do their job for them? They got hired just like you got hired. They get paid just like you get paid. Whether they get paid less, whether they get paid more, whatever the case is. But they trying to get you to do double work for yourself so they can do half the work for themselves. You good with that? You good? You good? Everything good? Nah, you probably ain't good with that. Who gonna be good with that? I know I'm not. I ain't feeling it. You feeling it? I'm not. No. It's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look. Let me see. Eli Rodriguez, thanks for coming back through. My dude says, what's happening, son? Yo, man, everything good. I'm feeling like a real man should. I'm feeling like a real man. I hope you are too. You know, I'm glad you came through. You know what we about to do. We gonna have this little talk, outline it in chalk, but nobody got murdered. I ain't even gonna hurt a nobody that come on by. I'm just hoping that you're coming through and give me a try, because I know that if you stay just for a little while, we gonna make the money pile, and I'm hit you off with my style, and you can give me one back to myself, and I'm gonna make sure that we try to increase my wealth and mental health, emotional. I know the ocean will make us drown if we can't swim around, but I know we can, because we woman and man, and we take a stand all on our feet and still compete. We gonna eat no matter what nobody's saying. I'm here tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna rock until the day we won't be off at this motherfucker until like 4:00, and I'm glad y'all came through at 2:00 to rock it. That's Eastern Standard Time, and I'm here just to say a couple of rhymes and drop a couple of dimes. No, I never snitched in my whole life. Ask my sisters and bros, and they'll tell you, yo, you can count on because he's gonna come through. I'm mad reliable, and I'm not trying to hit them crazy ass fire. Will you ever be coming through trying to burn? I said you must learn. That's an ode to KRS-One. What up, son? Yeah, and maybe Mobb Deep. What up, Dunn? All right, y'all. Okay. When they want you to do the job for them, when they want you to do their job, what we talking about? Listen, if y'all want to call into the show, if y'all want to express yourself, if y'all want to talk about this topic tonight of when they try to get you to do their job, I invite you to call in, and the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on it, do the damn, do the damn thing. All right. Allison Miller wants to know what's the sun in the back. Well, my name is Sun 752, and 752 stands for God, power, and wisdom. And Sun is God. And I'm not saying that I'm God, but I'm of God. Am I religious? Am I of a God? I'm not religious, but I'm definitely spiritual, and I'm of a godly nature. So that's what that's about. God, power, and wisdom. All right. Let me see. Let me see. The Wolf says 3 Wolf 3000. What's good? What's good? So yeah, when they try to get you to do their job, what up? What y'all know? What do y'all know about somebody trying to get you to do their job? They all in like Paul in. Now, there may be times in your life where you may actually do somebody's job. Like maybe when you don't think that somebody is qualified, or maybe they're not up to snuff, or maybe you are training them and you're looking out for them, trying to make sure that they have what they need. So you trying to give them the skills to pay the bills. Like you may not be qualified right now. You may not be able to do this job right now, but maybe you're my son. Maybe you're my brother. Maybe you're my cousin. Maybe you're my friend. Maybe you're my neighbor. Maybe you're just somebody that I can see the good in. I can see the good in you, the God in you. I'm going to make sure that I'm always on the side of you, and I'm going to have your back. You won't slack, and I'm going to make sure nobody else rush in and attack you. So I'm going to back you. I'm going to teach you everything that I know so you can finally run the show. But for now, who is you? I ain't never seen you before. Yo, I ain't giving you more. All right. Is that Quada? Quadamout says, thou art a good man, son. Well, I appreciate you saying that. You think I don't when I do? I appreciate that mucho. Yeah, and when I say mucho, I'm talking about this much. If I was outside, I would expand more. But it's at least this much. Yes, yes. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Appreciate it, Please just hit that like button. I know we can do better than 4 likes. I know we looking a little light in here tonight, but we gonna grow. We gonna grow. That's how I go. That's how I go. We gonna grow. Everything is gonna be all right. So yeah, when they try to get you to do their job, what's up with that? Because some people, some coworkers, some employees are so outright with it. Like as soon as you get hired for the job, they figure you green as grass and you don't know no better. Especially if you're the type of person that keeps to yourself. So, a lot of times when you keep to yourself, a lot of people think you don't know anything. When you're just respectful, when you mind your business, a lot of people think that you don't know what you're doing. So they might try to be predatory and try to get, try to nuzzle up to you and see what's good with you and get you basically on their payroll. Now, it's one thing. If you want me to do your job for you and you want me to break you off a little something, well, we might be able to strike up a deal. We might. Other than that, I might be feeling as lazy as you are. How's that going to work? Like you don't want to work, I don't want to work either. I might know better hiding spaces than you. Shout out to everybody who works at a job where they got a hiding space, where they know somewhere where they can dip off. Pew! Yo, man, manager, supervisor, owner, chairman, stockholders, visiting colleagues, anything. Like if they come through, come knock on my door. The door down the basement near the boiler room and all of that. I'm gonna be down there having a little siesta, son. I gotta go in and get a little sleep. Last night I was with a shorty, whatever. Things got a little rough. It was a long night, son. I mean? I was ready, getting sweaty. So yeah, come, hit me on the alert. Hit my pager, the phone, shoot me a text or something if they come through. Other than that, I need like an hour. I need a power nap. Hour of power, baby. You got me? You got me? We good? All right. I'm back from my power nap. Wake up from your power nap 45 minutes before it's time to go home. Wake up from your power nap 45 minutes before it's time to go home, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Now, I don't have to do that. I'm the manager at my job. So I ain't got to worry about all of that. You know what I'm saying? Anything good. But I know how it be to be on the other side, where that brother side. So, okay. Yeah. When they want you to do their job for them, listen, if you're the type of person that has a bad temper, well, peace to you. Because you know how it is when you're the type of person that's very prideful, very proud. Take a lot of pride in the work that you do. You're very ethical. You're not a rule breaker, whatever, and somebody is trying to play you. And like I said, when you're the type of person that keeps to yourself, that doesn't mind anybody else's business, that's not into the job, who's zooming, who's doing who is creeping around with whoever. When you're not that type of person, you actually draw more attention to yourself than other people who may be out there trying to get all of the attention. And you have different types of people at the job. Then you have the person at the job that tries to boss everybody else around, and they don't even have the authority to do that. So basically, they brown nosing for the job. They brown nosing for the boss, trying to score a come up, a raise, a promotion, something. They trying to make moves. If I tell on him, if I tell on her, maybe a step up the ladder is what occur. They're not even always the people who want to be the boss. They want more money, but they don't want no more responsibility. Shout out to all of the people out there that want more money, but they don't want more work. They don't want to tell nobody else what to do. They don't want to have any more responsibility. They just want more digits on the check. They just want the check to grow from here to here. That's all they want. I ain't mad at them, but listen, with more money comes more responsibility. And your boss should let you know that, and normally they will, with the quickness. Cheryl Halsey, what's good? What's good, man? Good to see me some you. You think it ain't when it is, it really is. You are a sight for sore eyes. And my eyes was kind of sore before you came through, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I hope you are too. You and all your peoples. All right, so yeah, when they want you to do the job for them, when they want you to do their job for them, no, this shit really ain't cool. It's not a good look. It's not one of those things. This is not a happenstance. When people try to get you to do their job for them, they normally have targeted you first. So they've already watched how you work. They see if you're good at what you do, and they find out that you're good with what you do, or good at what you do, I should say. Next thing you know, they're trying to find ways to get close to you, to gain confidence in you, so they can pop the question. Can you sign me in? Clock me in if I'm a little late. It might start off something like that. Some people at the job try to develop this buddy system. Oh yeah, I like to work with such and such. And normally when two good friends work with each other, they don't get no work done. They be bullshitting all day. Going back and forth about, yo, who was the greatest R&B female? Who was the greatest female R&B singer of all time? At work arguing about shit like that. No, you ain't gonna tell me that Whitney Houston was better than Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin was the greatest of all time. She was the queen of soul. You ain't never hear nobody call Whitney queen of soul. Yeah, but Whitney was the ultimate alto. Her range was ridiculous. Not better than Aretha Franklin. What are you talking about? Well, Aretha Franklin was good, but who sold more records? Oh, so you mean to tell me that Whitney Houston was better because she sold more records? That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. But yeah, Those are the kind of things that friends who work with each other might say. Those are the things that they might get into. That's the kind of trouble, but they might cover for each other. And normally, or should I say 9 times out of 10, people who will cover for each other will also do each other's work. Now, am I wrong? Am I wrong? 9 times out of 10, people who, or should I say employees who will cover for each other will do each other's work also. Like, all right, listen, go ahead. I'll finish this up for you. If you do this for me this day, I'll do this for you another day. I don't even have a problem with that. I'm sure the boss might have a problem with that, but I don't have no problem with it. The thing is, one person may get out of hand with it. And now they want you to do their work all the time, or they want you to take over or take up for them or fill in the blanks for them all the time, every day. So it's every day when you come to work, you almost have to factor into your work schedule what that person is going to require of you this day. Carriezilla, what's good? Appreciate you just stopping by. I appreciate you just stopping by. I really, really do. Thanks for coming on by. But while you're here, as you're just stopping by, we are talking about they want you to do their job for them. When they want you to do their job, what do you know about working at a job with somebody who also works at the job is trying to get you to do their job while they're at work at the job? What do you know? What do you know? Y'all a little quiet tonight. That's okay. I will rattle this stuff off and keep going. Shoot, I figure y'all listening in the background. All right, that's all right. I got the chops to keep on going. So yeah, a lot of people, a lot of buddies who work on the job will start to do each other's work. And that might be okay until it's not okay. Until one of them gets super selfish. Until one of them decides, well, you know, you owe me, or, you know what I mean, you should look out for me because I would do it for you. Even though I haven't done it for you, I would look out for you. So why don't you just do this for me? Because, you know, I'm going through something. I got problems at home. My wife left me. She took the kids. You know, my mother-in-law is staying with us for a while. She ain't feeling well. My wife or my spouse or whatever is catering to my mother-in-law, and she's driving us crazy. She in our business. She's trying to tell us how to parent our kids. You know, it's not a good look. Carriezilla says, most of the time I just do what is needed, even if my co-stars are deadbeats. Interesting. Honestly, I've never been on a job. I've never had a job where I didn't become basically the manager. I've never had a job. No. Back in the day, I worked at a clothing store in Philly, a popular clothing store called City Blue. And there was no way I was going to become a supervisor or a manager there. No way in heaven or hell. No way in earth or the heavens or the galaxies, Milky Ways, universe was I going to be able to become a boss there. But I did have a leadership position because I ran the warehouse. So in that regard, even at 16, 17, 18 years old, I worked there until I was 19. Yeah, I always had a leadership position. What up, KB? What up, KB? She says, facts. Unfortunately, I get stuck doing the workload of other employees every shift because they leave without finishing tasks. That ain't cool. Now, if it was one employee, that's one thing. But when it becomes a pattern where you have to look out for a bunch of other employees that are getting paid just as much as you're getting paid, I don't see the benefit in that. I don't see I don't see why, where, or how that's fair. I don't see how that's a good look. I know there was some. I'm not the type of person that complains about a lot at jobs or anywhere else, but we ain't doing that. We are not. We ain't. I said, ain't no way I'm gonna do your thing for the same old pay. This is not where I stay. I don't lay with you. You are not my spouse. I'm not taking you around the crib, going in my house. You might not even know the hood where I be at. Yo, at this particular time, I'm not going to be a rat. I ain't eating no cheese. I ain't trying to tell on you, but this is how it's going to be. You better do your work because I'm not going to be co-signing no crazy ass shit because I'm in this thing so I can make sure my kids live good and also my girl and also you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying. What up, Hello World? Hello World says I shopped at downtown City Blue on Market, the one and the one in the gallery. They had one in the gallery. When they had one in the gallery, they had one across the street from the gallery. Hello World says way back in the 90s. Yeah. Well, I worked at the one at 3rd and Market, and I worked at the one at 11th and Chestnut. So I knew all of them. And because I was the only one that worked in the warehouse, I never had to worry about having to do anybody else's work. But there were a few times when they felt like I was overwhelmed, so they hired somebody to give me some help in the warehouse. So I had to train whoever the guy was, and we normally became cool. And but they was ready to work. I didn't have to do nothing for them. But because I would have really resented it if that was the case. So everything stayed funky. Everything stayed good. Mark Payne, what's good? Hello, world. I ain't know you was from Philly. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. What part you from? Mark Payne says, you look just like the guy who stole my bike last week. Well, you should have had a chain on it. And if you had a chain on it, you should have made sure you locked it. And if you did lock it, you should have made sure that you had the kind that said hardened so I couldn't saw it off or I couldn't break it with the bolt cutters. That's on you. You know what I mean? I'm like Debo. What bike? That's our bike. You know what I mean? It's sort of like both ours. No, it ain't. KB says, hey, yeah, I'll probably keep picking up the slack though. I'm a CNA. Oh, okay. But that's different. You know, those nurses. Let me tell you something about these. Let's just say I know something about the way nurses do. Whether you CNA, or RN, LPN at a nursing home, it's all the same song. So now I understand why you have to take up the slack. And you probably don't have to, but I see exactly why you do. You know, if you work at a hospital, you work in them 12-hour shifts, probably doing overtime. So you're supposed to do 12-hour shifts 3 days a week, which is the 36 hours, and that's supposed to cover everything. But a lot of y'all be working extra hours, 12 hours a day, 4 or 5 times a week. Are you crazy? I mean, the money is green. The money is green. But I don't know, man. All right. Brandon Stack says, I told you Trump would win, brother. You told me. And you were right. But all of y'all that were right and voted for him, y'all wrong. And you about to see it's about to be some fire because y'all voted the second time for a straight liar. And lying is one thing, but your actions are different. Y'all gonna see how this shit gonna go. It's gonna be hell, yo. These next 4, or should I say the next 4 years is gonna bring a whole trail of tears. When your abuelita, or should I say your Spanish grandmother, your Hispanic grandmother going home and you go home too, y'all, I'm going to see this shit is nasty to you. Y'all see, y'all want to immigrate? Okay, all right. I said I wasn't going to talk about politics no more, and I won't. All right. Carrie Zilla says, I'll be right back. I need to unsubscribe from a terrible channel. I will be back here. That's what's up. Jason Celora says, hey, well, I don't know. I don't know that hey daddy shit. All right. Sober Phoenix says, what are you chatting about, bro? We're talking about when somebody tries to get you to do their job for them. So whether you're at your job, whether you're in school, there are a lot of times when people try to get you to do their job. Now we can talk about times when somebody might try to get you to do their job and y'all don't even work at the same job together. Plenty of situations and scenarios like that where y'all don't even work at the same job, but they might try to get you to do their job. Maybe they have a project at their job that's due and they know that you know how to do it, and they don't know how to do it or don't want to do it or don't know how to do it as well as you know how to do it. So they try to get you to do it. For example, it could start out one way. You ever develop some pay stubs for somebody so they could get a job or so they could get a loan? A lot of times people will ask you to do this kind of stuff for you and they don't even want to pay you. They just want you to look out. Well, you know I'm down, man. I ain't worked for a while. I got fired from my last job. I got laid off from my last job. I got let go from my last job. I got caught smoking, drinking, fucking, stealing at my last job or whatever. I got to get back on my feet. So I need you to act as a reference. So when they call you, I need you to read off this script. Yes, he was a great guy. Oh my goodness, what a diligent worker. Yes, of course, I would love to work with him again or her again. Yes, an asset to the company. They are the salt of the earth. I'm so sad to see them go. Pay stubs, tax returns. I'm acting as a reference. Like y'all never even worked at the same job together. Here you are acting as a reference for somebody. Hey, it happens. That's what friends are for, right? And Silver Phoenix says, any relationship advice, my guy? I don't know. Ask a question. I mean, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not an advice guy, but I am a life guy. And by that, I mean, I will share with you my experience, my knowledge, my wisdom, and its in its finite way. So, but I can't just give you some, relationship advice. I don't know your situation. And you don't necessarily have to tell me, but if you want help, I'd rather aim straight than just give you a whole blanket thing. So is Kamala an honest person? I'm sure she has her times. I know that Trump is a dishonest person. He's a very, very he's a straight liar. I'm not sure if he's ever told the truth. But I don't think anybody gives a fuck anymore. I'm pretty sure they don't. By the evidence of that last election, they don't give a shit if he's telling the truth or not. I mean, he's not even a good businessman, but people look at him like he is. All of his businesses are pretty much, going up in flames. But they say, but he's a billionaire. No, he's not. He used to be. At one time, he may have had a billionaire. He don't even say that no more. You notice? He don't be talking about he talking that money shit. Let me see. Spooky says, what are your thoughts on oil? Oh my God, dude. Yo, please don't make me put you out of here. That'll get you out of here. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Yeah, trust me. Don't nobody that's in this chat or that will come in this chat they didn't come here for that. I'm not going to give them that, and neither are you. So listen, I'm giving you. It's like wall ball. It's like wall ball or tennis or ping pong. I'm gonna give you one bad serve, one bad. Do it again. I got to get you on up out of here. Because ain't none of that shit going on over here. Info spot, my dude, what's good? What's good? No brains. No brains. What's good? Thanks for coming through. I see you when you get back. Scene flexing, my peoples. What up, Scene flexing? Sober Phoenix says, I was going to call in to chat about it, is why I asked. Well, I invite you to call in because that's the best way anyway. Call in 319-527-6199. You see the number right there pinned. I invite you to call in. I got my man on the line right now, and he's about to speak. You know, in about 5 seconds, the teacher will begin to speak. I'm gonna get to him in just a minute. Everything will be good. Everything is gonna be good. AF says, bro, speaking no lies. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. This channel is called the Daily Go-Gettemism or Urban Therapy with Son. We do this every night, every weeknight, and then we do it on 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the weekends. So this is a serious thing. But I'm not coming here to try to make myself look better or bigger than anybody else or smarter than anybody else. I take in more knowledge than I put out. By listening to some of y'all experiences and hearing some of y'all ideas, it helps me to learn. It helps me to grow. So this is pretty much like therapy for me. So I give some, I receive a lot, and it works for me. But this is I don't have any censorship on this show. Now, of course, I'm not going to let people come in here and start talking all that old. You know, I'm not going to let nobody violate me or disrespect anybody in the chat. But this is a place just for expression. So we have a topic every night, and I mean every night, and we just talk about it and see what we can make out of it. Now, I thought about this today while I was at work. Like somebody trying to get you to do their job for them. You know what I mean? There are different ways that this can happen. So I just wanted to put that out there for people who wonder, like, what's the motivation for this channel or what we're talking about or what we're trying to do. We're really just trying to build a community where we can talk openly, honestly, and try to help ourselves heal from whatever. Not necessarily from any pain or any tragedies, any hardships, but we all have pain. We all have struggles. Speaking of struggles, it's time for us to get dressed. Let me read the rest of these comments. Then we're going to put on our uniforms and we're going to get to work. And I promise you won't have to do it for me. And I won't have to do it for you. All right. Let me see. AF says, because he white and giving voice to what they want to say. Oh, you talking about that Trump shit. Man, you already know. You already know. All right, Spooky. KB says Spooky is displaying Diddy. Yeah, man, I don't know about Spooky. Spooky came to the wrong place. Let's go ahead and get dressed. Let's put on our uniforms. It's time for us to get dressed right now. Time for us to get dressed right now. It's time for us to get dressed right now. Yeah, we like a submarine because we always go down like a submarine. Sneaks is clean. Make sure I keep some fresh kicks. Get off my. Oh! Y'all know how it go. The flow is. All right. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me do it like this. Okay. Having some technical difficulty. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. All right. So, all right, we good. Got on struggle beads. These are called struggle beads. These are genuine cow bones. Genuine cow bones. You know what I mean? No wood on here. No wood on here. All right. So, which one do y'all want to wear? Is it the one on the left? Genuine cow bones, baby. Is it the one on the left? Is it the one in the middle? Or the one on the right? Which one y'all like? Which one? We got two for the middle. We looking good. One for the left. Oh, okay, what we got? All right. So this is the one on the left. Carriezilla says middle. We got 3 for the middle. Middle wins. Middle wins. So that was. Oh wait. This was the one in the middle, right? This was the one in the middle, right? We good? All right. Because it looks like y'all won. Okay. All right. Get y'all fitted right there. Y'all looking good. Looking real good. You know what I'm saying? Looking real good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, get the camera right here. All right. Oh, look like we got a goodie. Yeah, look at that. Looking good. Look at y'all. Look at y'all looking fly. Everybody looking good. Everybody looking nice. Ladies, you're looking beautiful. You're looking pretty. You're looking sweet. You're looking sexy. You're looking elegant. You're looking like somebody want to. Ooh, baby. I gotta get you home with me tonight. Brothers, you're looking fly. You're looking handsome. You're looking debonair. You're looking suave. You're looking smooth. You got your soft stuff on tonight. Somebody gonna want to holler at you. You think they won't when they will? You think they ain't got the skill? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody good? Take a screenshot. I give it what you gotta take a screenshot. I tell you like it a lie to take a screenshot. Yeah, you know how it go. We rocking cow bones tonight. You're rocking with let's do this. Let's do this. I want to welcome everybody to the show. For the ones who y'all ready to rock tonight? I hope y'all came through and you're ready to be out of sight. We gonna make sure that we start banging. Yo, no Diddy out this joint. We really hanging up. Yo, everything, life is getting kind of tough, but we want to make sure that we always have enough gas in the tank to get things. And I'm going to make sure we ascend to high ranks. Are y'all ready to get this party started? Yo, we gonna do this full grown, no half-hearted. I'm dearly departed. No, I'm still above ground, and I'm gonna make sure for many years I'll be around. Will you be here? Will you be down with me too? I really hope to God that you do. My crew is anybody that I meet and nobody that I'm against, and we don't have to compete. But I know that the time is going to come when we have to lay get on our knees and maybe pray. I gotta play a rug. Got the niggas acting like thugs. I got make sure that you only acting all bug and kind of acting like kind of crazy. You give me your piece, all kinds of dreads. Yo, I ain't trying to get up in your head, but I'm gonna make sure that we get the. All right. Okay. Daily Go Get 'Em Ism Show, baby. Daily Go Get 'Em Ism Show. All right. When they want you to do their job, when they trying to get you to do their job, what we talking about? We got callers on the line. We have callers on the line. Caller. All right, we got 2. We have caller with the last numbers 7797. I'm going to take them first. And then we're going to cue in Caller with the last number is 0297. All right, caller with the last number 7797. I'm gonna bring y'all in at the same time with. And caller with the last number is 0297. What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling tonight?
Good.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn y'all up. All right, now we good.
What's up, good brother?
Feeling like a real man should. You already know. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, I was wanted to elaborate on something about last night when you was trying to. What was that? What was the show from last night?
We was talking about yeah. I'm always bad at this.
Somebody look like you.
Oh yeah. Just because you look like somebody, they try to treat you like somebody. So it was called being treated like somebody who looks like you. That's what it was called. Being treated by somebody who looks like you.
You know the famous saying a mother would say when the father not there and the son is dead or the daughter is there, he's like, you just like your motherfucking dad.
Mm. Yeah.
There you go. That's the most famous saying in the history of mankind, I think.
But that was legit. That one is legit though.
Yes, it is.
No.
I mean, you know, I mean, it's something. I mean, and you do know me. You know, I keep get that haircut and everything, do that comedy show, and I come off and people like, I look like girl was work.
Hey, it go how it go, my dude. It goes how it goes. But all right.
But back to your show tonight, man. Mm-hmm. That thing is amazing that you brought this show up tonight, man. Because like I'm a chef for a living. I've been in the business. Next year will be my 30th year.
Okay.
And you don't know how many kitchens I've worked in where so I'm doing other people's jobs. Mm-hmm. And of course, not the fact that they can't do their job, it's that they can't do it better.
Right.
I was just working in a kitchen where people told me they've been cooking for 14, 15, 16 years, and they didn't know how to make mashed potatoes. That's the Jesus. I think that's some shit One guy, I'm gonna give you the funniest thing in the history of my 30 years in the kitchen. It's an Italian dish. It's somewhat of a vegetarian dish in Italy, but it's also a peasant dish. It's called ratatouille, like the movie.
Okay.
And when I had made this, I had a party, right? A banquet to do, and I had to cook some ratatouille. So I made it up. It's eggplant, peppers, onions, tomatoes, tomato paste, hit a little red wine, hit it with some Parmesan at the end. Delicious. So one of my cooks came in and it was like, what's that? I said, it was a container. Because I had put the rest in the container. He was like, what's this? I said, ratatouille. He dropped the container. Why do you think he dropped the container?
Because you said ratatouille, he was scared. He was shook.
Because he thought it was rat in the motherfucking damn dish. Listen, I looked at this motherfucker. I said, yo, go home. Just go the fuck home, man.
I hear
there ain't no reason for you to be here. Why would I be cooking rat in the kitchen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yet, these are the people that y'all putting in positions to want to be great, and they don't even do the homework on it. You know what I mean? And these are people, you want people to do these jobs, and you don't want to compensate for them. Mm-hmm. You come in and do this. Okay, I got you. And then you don't want to compensate or pay for it. That's what we live in an area, in a place where you compensate, you pay for what you want. But then when you don't pay for what you want and you want to downpay them, and then you get when you pay for bullshit, you get bullshit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me let the other gentleman speak.
Oh no, I'm enjoying listening to you too. I'm just going to make the comment on the topic tonight. I cringe when I hear whether it's a supervisor, manager, or a potential employer use the term team player. You be careful when you hear that shit, because team player, what that means is, it means that a way of them getting you to do something that isn't your fucking job, and then threaten you with some due process. You know, like, here's a quick example. Like, well, we're short on the housekeeping this week. I need everybody to step it up and be a team player there. So when you go in the break room, you see that trash can full, those coffee grinds in there. Let's say it's something that's the housekeeping. No, fuck that, man. You okay? Well, then give me an extra $2 an hour, or let's negotiate a different salary here if I'm going to have to start doing other people's jobs. So use this team player garbage on me. And then I enjoyed listening to the gentleman here about being a chef. I got to say, I love that show, even though some of it's scripted. That Bar Rescue, that John Taffer, man, he don't fuck around. Yeah. I love it when he comes in there and he just sees bullshit and he calls it for what it's like, man.
True. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing about it, is that it's not even so much. Yeah, I don't mind. I can respect what you just said about team player, and you enlightened me with that, because I never really thought of team player like that. You know, because every job I go to, you know, you always want you to run down the gamut of who you are, and when you run it down, you got to always throw positive things like that. Well, I'm a team player. I'm punctual. I don't mind working around other people. I'm very customer service. Like, I can deal with the customers. I can turn that frown up. You got to give them a gamut of things that you are. And then when you get in the kitchen and you show them what you are, right? Then they want you to do more, go above and beyond. But when you go above and beyond, you're not giving above and beyond pay for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
man.
You know, like, I was like the job I was just working at, they brought me in at $18 an hour, and I'm downplaying it because I needed the job. You know what I mean? So you take that job and you need the job and you don't mind working for this type of pay. But then when you turn back around and you feel like you on that TO type shit, when you outplay your damn rookie contract or something. You know, and when you outplay your rookie contract, you're not trying to get Tom Brady money. You're just trying to get some extra money.
Yeah.
And people don't respect that.
See, here's the thing. Now, I'm only able to speak from a managerial standpoint. So my perspective is a little bit different on the team player thing. Anytime I say be a team player, first of all, I don't I encourage my employees to look out for each other. I always do. I'm like, don't let me walk up on your coworker. Don't let me catch them in an unauthorized break. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of staff are y'all? It's supposed to be like, if it's a union staff, it's supposed to be y'all against me. You know, the union tell y'all to do that. I'm supposed to be the bad guy. Just because y'all, you know, y'all infighting and jealous of each other and doing whatever y'all do on the messy front, y'all still shouldn't allow me to come and infiltrate y'all thing, because at the end of the day, it's y'all interaction with each other that keeps y'all getting new contracts, more money, better benefits, and all of that kind of stuff. So it's y'all union that's preventing me from being able to fire y'all when y'all do stupid shit. So don't let me build a file on y'all where even your union rep can't protect you, or even if it's a non-union job. I always encourage my employees to look out for each other. I'm like, look out for each other, but don't let each other play each other. So if it's a situation where you allowing somebody to get you in trouble because they're not doing their job, I'm going to recognize it, because I've done the same job that you're doing. So I'm like the teacher at the front of the class. Like, they can see you chewing gum, they can see you passing notes, they can see you hiding food and all that kind of stuff. So don't think I can't see, or that I don't know what I know. But you know, don't let nobody play you, because coworkers are very predatory towards each other at times. And I just don't think that it's cool. And if necessary, I will step in. Like, no, we're not having that kind of mess. You know, you're not going to have somebody doing your job for them. I'll tell you in a New York minute, like, yo, there's only one name on the check. And that pay only goes into one person's direct deposit. So remember that. That's not a reason to be selfish, but it's definitely a reason to recognize why you started here in the first place, why you got this job, why you need to keep it, and how you should proceed going forward. So yeah. So when the whole team player thing, from my perspective, is look out for your people. You know, I'm not going to tell you to do anybody else's work. Of course, the job has to be done. At the end of the day, before we go home, certain things have to be put in place. We can't leave it. I'm not going to play that shit, leaving it for the next shift. You know how it is. You know how first shift is always bitching about third shift. Oh, they don't do no work. Everybody's crying about how the other shift don't do no work. And I'm like, listen, y'all all have your own shit that y'all do. Y'all all slack off. Nobody is running out of here at the end of the shift sweating and need to hit the showers or jump in the ice bath after this job. So let's stop pretending. But doing somebody else's work for them when y'all getting the same pay or they get more than you, I don't see how anybody can be happy with that.
Uh-huh.
You know, but
you know, one thing about it though, me being in a position that I am, when you love what you do and you do what you love, you don't mind. It's not even considered doing somebody else's job. It's just doing the job. You know what I mean? You don't look at it that way until you see people lagging and just bullshit. When you just see people bullshit, you be like, yo, what's going on, man? I mean, y'all ain't gonna do nothing today. You probably working. You know what I mean? I only can talk about my last job. You know, because it's the shit that this place, and I was working at Sheraton Suites in the airport here in Philadelphia. And the shit that I've seen done in this place, man, I've never, and how people kept their job. I seen one guy come in there, right? He came in there, and you just see him lean. I'm talking about, when I'm telling you he's so high, he just stood in front of the dishwasher and just nodded.
Mm.
And I mean, he was so fucking high. So while I'm around here running around doing banquets, cooking, prepping up mashed potatoes, making all the soup from scratch. Because when I first got there, the chef was like, well, I ordered frozen mashed potatoes because they don't know how to make mashed potatoes. I said, we're not doing that no more. Or I ordered frozen soups because they don't know how to make soups. Oh, well, we're not doing that no more. I'm changing the culture around it because I'm a scratch cook. And I'm not, if you take pride in putting out food that you've done from scratch, if you put you put your name on that shit. So, you know, you turn back around and he came in there high. The last time he worked there, he came in there high. He found a place to go take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a banquet hall. While I'm in there busting my ass, the chef called me, like, Troy, come here. So I goes into the banquet hall and he's sleeping on the bench.
Mm.
So he goes, the chef is just staying right here. And I'm talking about he in a deep one. I'm talking about deep with it, you know, it's snoring.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn. What the fuck? On the clock.
He literally at his home away from home?
Yes. Yes. Mm. And it's just amazing how people, but they just fired him after being there for almost a year. He's been coming in high for the whole year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they don't know, what they don't understand is that if something happens to him on that job, they're liable for that.
Yeah.
Because they allowed him to work like that.
A lot of jobs do it, man. A lot of jobs do it. And you know what? And you could look at that as doing somebody else's job for them, because when you let somebody slide that much, and it happens at that kind of shit happens at jobs where you would think, yo, you better not do this. Like the military, cats on patrol, even like like pilots, flight attendants, shit like that, where professions where you figure everybody has to be alert. But man, that stuff goes on in every job. It's crazy and it's wild, but it happens. It happens. Cats will look out for somebody.
One word that's important, son, when you're working at these jobs, and it's everybody, and it's not a fact that like you and my man, the other guy that's on the phone with us. This one word is what we know everything that we need to do. We need to take accountability of what we can do and what we can't do.
Mm.
Because when you take accountability, you take accountability for it. Sometimes I just do the job because I know it's going to come out the way I want it to come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't. If I let somebody else do it and it don't come out the way I got to come out, then I got to turn back around and redo all this shit over. You're like, I should have just did it myself anyway.
What the thing about accountability is you only have to take accountability when you fucking up.
Yeah.
You don't have to take accountability for a job well done. That's taking credit. You know what I mean? When it's well done.
No. You can't take the credit.
What?
You're supposed to take it's just like this. The cops go out there and they catch the killer. But who goes to the news conference and gets up there first? The mayor, the police commissioner, the detectives. When they bring a cop up to it, it might have had something to do with it. So that person that went out there and sacrificed their life, because the detective is not sacrificing their life. The detectives don't come in and tell the person they have to investigate the murder, the homicide.
Well, but to be fair,
the cops don't,
but to be fair, when cops are corrupt and they are under investigation, it's also the police commissioner that has to go in front of the cameras and vouch for them and stuff like that. So it kind of goes, you know what I mean? You have to kind of take the good with the bad when it comes to that.
But you very rarely see that on the news where there's a corrupt cop. There's corrupt cops and they doing a news conference for it. When the last time you seen that in Philly?
In Philly, well, remember when the cop punched the girl in the face and slammed her? I mean,
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a while ago, though.
It was a while ago, but I'm saying is that the shit happens.
I talk about more like the norm.
Well, I mean, George Floyd, that was in 2020, but it was a worldwide case. It was an international thing.
Yeah.
The cop wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm telling you, man, that boy wasn't choking. It ain't look like what y'all thought. The
cop did say that in his own way.
He did say it, and you have a lot of people who believe that what the cop said too. And Kanye West went on Drink Champs talking about something. No, he had fentanyl in the system. I'm like, man, here we go with this shit. This shit crazy.
We call him Kanye nuts.
Listen, I mean, even he has faded a lot of that shit down. But check this out. As we talk about this doing somebody else's job thing, a lot of times this starts before you even get on a job. Like this might have started when you was in school. You ever let somebody cheat off your test or give somebody the answers? You know what I mean? Listen, he might have been your boy, but he might be a dummy. That's your man. You always in the same class, so you might have got him all the way through 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th. You know what I'm saying? Like that cat had to go. He had to go to your high school. He might not have. Like, look, you got into a look. Hold on. You get into a magnet school. He like, yo, I can't get into the magnet school. You only gave me enough to get a C. I needed an A. How am I gonna get through high school without you? I don't know how to do shit. I don't know how to do shit but read off your shit.
That's funny, boy.
But I mean, the shit is real. It's real shit.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing about it is that, doing people's job, it's not a problem. Like I said, I don't think in my line of business, I don't mind doing people's job.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel as though that if I'm stepping up and I'm doing people's job, and you see I'm doing people's job, at some point in time, whoever my chef is at the time needs to step in and be like, look, Troy's not doing your job no more.
You
know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know me, I don't even come off ignorantly to people. But see, you gotta realize something. When it comes to kitchens, right? Right, and I hate to go within color, you know, and within ethnicity. And when you're a black person and you're in a position in a black kitchen, it's fucked up how your people treat you because you're in a position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your own people will treat you like shit because they feel as though since you're in that position, you should allow them to do whatever they want to do. And not realizing that if I'm allowing you to do whatever you want to do, I gotta pick your pieces the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing your job. So while you out in the back smoking cigarettes, or you go sit in the car and smoke your weed, and you come back indoors, and I can smell it on you, and I'm telling you, yo, go back outside, spray something on you, because if I smell it on you, somebody else smell it on you.
Mm.
And I'm trying to prevent you from getting either sent home or terminated. That's not a good. I mean, I'm going above and beyond what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to keep you from just getting the fuck thrown out.
Yeah.
But they don't respect that. They rather just sit up here and watch you go down and burn. And then when you go to your supervisor, you be like, look, I think it's best if you go talk to him, because if I say something to him, they're gonna come off in a way that I'm gonna have to respond in a way I gotta respond. Then all of a sudden, we're in a predicament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing about certain jobs you work at. It's like you might even seen it in your position because you're a manager. And you might seen it where as though you went in there and somebody that's of your ethnicity was up in there and he working and they just did a half-ass job and you had to go behind them and say, look, man, I'm gonna take care of this part, but next time do it like this. If you can't do it this way, I'm gonna have to send you home, bro. Or
I ain't gonna bullshit you. I don't do nobody's work for them. Only time I will cover for somebody is if we're short or if somebody call out. Other than that, if you at the job, I'm not covering for you. Now I'll train you, and I'll follow up. But you going to work. And I'm the type of manager. If you can't work for me, you can't work for nobody. Because I'm not the type to be.
That's how I feel.
I'm not the type to hunt for you. I'm not the type to be watching over you. I'm not the type to try to set you up. I'm not the type that doesn't want to see you succeed. If anything, I'll tell you, like, listen, any job that you have is an audition for the next job that you want to want. So learn everything that you can at this job, because those things that you learn will be the selling point for the next job that you try to get. So don't reject any skills or abilities or whatever. Come in here and do what you got to do. I understand if you don't like the job. Well, take everything that you have. I mean, take everything that you can from this job that you don't like, so you can get a better one that you do like. So yeah, it's simple as that. Listen, man, I didn't have cats come in smelling like a straight hookah bar. Still smelling like a straight hookah bar. I'm like, and I done heard all kinds of shit. Like, I pull them to the side, and I'm like, I had to pull you to the side because you was smelling so much like weed that everybody else was going to catch a contact. We all going to get drug tested tonight and fail. We going to all fail a piss test and be wondering why. You know what I'm saying? I said, listen, man, you can do better than this. Why are you coming in here smelling like that? Hold on, I have to address something real quick.
All right.
Because the Hong Sports, you doing a lot. I can't say that you spamming, but you kind of are. I'm going to ask you to slow it down a little bit. You're doing a lot. So slow down a little bit. All right.
Slow your roll.
Yeah. So I pulled them to the side. Like, listen, man, you know, why would you come to work smelling like that? And they're like, I smell like weed. I'm like, come on, man. What are you talking about? I've heard all kinds of outlandish shit like, oh, yeah, the Uber driver must have been smoking. Because I ain't smoking nothing. I'm like, you ain't smoking nothing? He said, no, I haven't been smoking. I said, all right. So if we go to workforce and get you tested right now, you would pass, right? Well, no, because I ain't smoked today, but I smoked before, so I probably, you know how it be in your system for a while, so I probably wouldn't pass. I said, well, look, you're not passing my test today, so this is what we're going to do. So I'm gonna give you a choice. You either go to workforce and let them test you, or I'll mark you as calling out tonight, even though you came to work. So you take your ass home, get your shit together, and I'll see you tomorrow. You know they took that. All right, I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So I've let cats, you know, I've let them slip by and all of that kind of shit. But I'm like, at the same time, I thought to myself, like, that I'm not sure if I did the right thing. I did the right feeling thing. You know what I mean? Because that's not really helping them. You know, like that's because when you don't get caught, or you don't get punished, you look at it like, well, I dodged that bullet. I'm good. I must be right. So you're gonna do it again. And so that was kind of tough. But I mean, everybody deserves a break sometimes, you know. And he and she have gotten. Listen, man. I mean, it's been males, it's been females. Shoot, I'm a manager. I had a supervisor who used to be smoking right in the office. I come in the office like, am I dreaming? Like I just know. Hold, shit. I this can't be real. I know that I don't smell this right here in the office. You think I didn't what I did? So when she came back in the office, I'm like, yo, you smell that? She's like, smell what? I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, you don't smell that? I'm like, all right. Look, I had already wrote the email because what you not gonna do is set me up to get banged. You know what I mean? I'm like, it don't smell like this in my office. It only smell like this in the open office. So it don't smell like this in my office, and it don't smell like this in the hallway. Where might it be? Where is it coming through the vents? You know what I mean? Like crazy.
It makes it even worse when they come in there. Not only if you smell of weed, but you smell like alcohol. Like they just was doing this before they came into work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see, with all that being said, every time a person comes in there high, have a buzz, all that shit, it puts a hardship on the team. Therefore, be right, Cat, doing somebody else's job.
Mm-hmm.
End of the day, when you sitting up here and you nodding or you slow walking when you should be hustling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody else picks up your weight. You know what I mean? Like when I called you today, you was talking to people, well, you need these rooms cleaned and this, that, and the other and all that. You know, everybody has to be on board. Everybody has to play their position.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then like when you sent the guy home, I never forgot. Right, the owner of the restaurant, I was working at Sam's Clan Bar. He said to somebody, he said to me, Troy, because I was the manager there. He said, Troy, I'm gonna tell you, if you send them home, you got to be willing to do their job.
Mm-hmm. That's the way that works.
And that's how it works. Mm-hmm. If I send you home, I be willing to do their job because there's nobody else coming in taking it work work in their position. You have to step in and do their job.
Man, I'd be pissed.
You know what I mean?
I'll be pissed when I send somebody home and now I'm short. I'm like, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was good. I thought I was good in the beginning of this shit.
Then you run back up to, well, no, you don't smell like weed. Come on.
Look, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to call him back. Like, yo, you sober yet? Yo, come back, dog. Come on. Yeah, I mean, like, look. I just you know what I mean, give you some we'll spray you with some of this fabuloso. You know what I mean? It's only weed, right? So, but in the chat, Honk Sports was talking about snitching and all of that. I want to address that for a minute. People who talk about snitching at work, what is, you know, when I hear employees talk about this snitching shit, I be thinking to myself, like, snitching is for the streets.
Thank you. I had to tell everybody that. I had to tell these guys in the kitchen. I said, "Listen, are you moving keys? Are you selling weight?" I said, "Did you murder somebody?" Mm-hmm. I said, "This is business. This is a place of business. Mm-hmm. Ain't no such thing as snitching at work. You here to do a job. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to make sure you do your job. Mm-hmm. Therefore, if you're not doing your job, my job is to make sure you do your job. I'm not snitching. I have one girl, this young, I don't want to call her a bitch, but she was a bitch. She told me that I was kissing the white man's ass and that I was a rat. I said, I'm kissing the white man's ass. I said, first and foremost, I'm 54. So you can't even imagine the shit I'd have been through in my life. So I don't kiss nobody's ass, let alone a white man. But the white man you're talking about, that's my chef. And I got a lot of respect for him, so I'm doing my job. Mm. But at the end of the day, the same white man ass I'm kissing, I just got a $4 or $5 raise from him for doing my job. And I just got a promotion from him for doing my job and for doing everybody else's job. Because if they were doing their job before I got here, I wouldn't been able to get that promotion and I wouldn't been able to get their raise. Because everybody's doing their job. And if everybody's doing their job, somebody's going to be singled out to get a promotion and to get a raise. I said, in ratting, this is a place of business. And I had to call. I said, little girl, this is a place of business. I don't know what business you've been in that with, so there's a rat. Here, there's a place of business. On the street, if I seen somebody get shot on the street, that's none of my business, unless it's my people. And I still ain't gonna tell because we're gonna handle it a different way. But at the end of the day, no, they're not selling drugs in here.
Listen, man, at union jobs, they talk about snitching. You would think you was dealing with the mob. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dope boys. I mean, I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Ratting. Yeah, oh, you're a snitch. I'm like, this is where y'all come to get money. But y'all not making the kind of money that warrants words like snitch. Like now, he might have told on you. He told on you. But he ain't snitch on you. He ain't gonna let you look, listen. All of that shit, this is the crazy thing. At jobs, all that rat talk, all that snitch talk, all of that shit breaks down once cats start getting rolled up or they start getting fired. Because first it's all, oh no, they can't do that to us. We go to HR and we go to the union. We'll go to EEOC. We'll go to this place, that place. We'll go to God, Jehovah, Allah, Yahweh, Buddha, Jesus. You know what I mean? All of that shit. Yeah. Until motherfuckers start getting picked off at the job. They start cleaning house. And then what you hear? Man, I mean, he a good dude and all of that, but yo, he was fucking up. Hey, you know my baby girl graduate. you know, my baby girl graduate this year, class of 25. So, you know what I mean? I gotta get this money together for we got a trunk party coming up for when she go to college. I need the prom party. You know, we gotta have the drinks, we gotta have the food, we gotta have the people. You know what I mean? We gotta have a camel. We gotta have I gotta get a Ferrari. This ain't a good time, man. Listen, man, listen. I mean, you know, not for nothing, but my mother-in-law, she gotta get a bunion cut off. She gotta get that bunion cut off, son. You know what I mean? You know, listen. You know, my diabetic uncle just lost his leg. You know what I mean? Listen, this
pisses me off most is when, you know, we 54, right? My man, how old are you? Excuse me, my man.
Oh, 50. I'm 50.
Okay, so we in our 50s. So all that young people talk, all that calls and shit, and Lizzie and all that shit,
God.
that has nothing to do with that. But when I hear 50-year-olds and 40-year-olds and late 30-year-olds talking Lizzie and talking Yo Paul and all this shit.
No Diddy.
I mean, like, oh, how old are you? Like, it takes me out because I'm at a barbecue, right? No, I'm going to the barbershop and I had stopped and got me a hot dog. So I'm eating them. One of the boys on the barbershop like, yo, you over there eating a glizzy. I said, let me ask you a question. I'm eating this hot dog because I'm hungry as shit. And I got to take my medicine. I'm diabetic. Right. I'm eating it for nourishment and so I can take my medicine. You looking at this shit as a dick. Who's gay? You're the gay one.
Like, you can't even talk straight because everything is it's just I'm like, we don't even say pause in Philly. I'm not saying that dumb shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I need y'all to chill out for a minute. We have two more callers on the line, so I'm gonna mute y'all line for a minute, and we're gonna take the next callers. Then I'm going to cue y'all back in. So just hold tight for a second. All right. I'm going to take caller with the last numbers 9843, and then caller with the last numbers 2503. All right. Caller with the last numbers 9843. Welcome to the Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? How you feeling? Are you there?
Hey, how you feeling?
Feeling like a real man should. Good to hear from you. Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. What's good?
Okay. Okay. No, I was just listening to the fact that you were talking about, you know, doing different people's jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, well, you could say it happened to me too, but it's like when my husband was working at the plant, he's a female, and other guys were doing his job for her, but they were on their assembly line, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he came home and told me about it.
Hold on, sure.
Like, so
wait. Hold on, sure, because you're not coming through clear. Like your voice sounds muffled.
Okay.
All right, let's see if that. Wait, that's better. That's better.
Let me see. Is that better? Okay.
Yeah, that is better.
All right. But at any rate, doing, but you know, she wanted him. The other guys was doing his job for her.
Mm.
But when he came in and told me about it, I was just like, well, you know, she's going to. I mean, do you want to do her job for her? He said, hell no. You know, like it doesn't make sense. It says him behind, you know, you're on a assembly line.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, because you must be able to get caught doing that and putting you behind, you're going to be the one in trouble. And you have us and our home, the mortgage, and everything to think about. So, I mean, you can common sense. You just supposed to do your job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah. So I just, when we were talking about it, so it just came to my mind, But anyways, I just say a person that you don't mind helping out, but what she was asking was too much,
Right.
So, and anyway, I just wanted to share that. And I just think that people should think about things before they do it. And like I say, other guys are doing it, but with Henry was quiet. So I guess he was going to try it. But anyway, he checked her and put her in her place, and he had no problems no more. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. My fingers are tired. I didn't want to type.
I can dig it.
Okay.
Well, it's always great to hear from you. I appreciate you calling in.
I'm not going to hold you, but have a good evening, okay? You enjoy it. All right?
You too.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I appreciate it. We are talking about they want you to do their job. Trying to get you to do their job, trying to get you to do their job. Coming through, yeah, stealing and rob, but they're trying to get you to do their job. All right. Caller with the last number is 2503. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, my name is Carrie. I really enjoy your channel.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in.
And I am.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'm Carrie.
Right.
I'm a little nervous.
I saw your name in the chat. And thanks for that super sticker. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. So what's on your mind tonight? What do you think about the topic? Are you there, Carrie?
I'm here.
Okay. Are you talking on a phone, or are you watching this? Huh?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it seems like there's a delay.
Oh, you're on speakerphone, so I can see the.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. But take me off speaker because you're on speaker on this end, so that causes a little feedback.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm calling. My name is Carrie. I very much enjoy your channel and your wisdom. At a retirement facility, and there are certain things that just have to be done. Mm-hmm. We had 2 directors of nursing, and I've been there since 2019. That have been fired for diversion, which is playing with the pills, basically. It took a little while to catch them, but I didn't even know what was going on. But they do have me training all of the newbies, and I don't get paid anything extra for doing that.
I understand.
And one of the girls I work with, because there's 2 of us, and there's 63 souls under that building that we take care of. And this woman is very much overweight, and she doesn't like to get to her clients. And she's just like, well, the morning crew can get them. But that means that these 2 would be sitting in wet, So I make sure I get that done. I don't know if that makes me a chump or what, but I don't really want to. We're having a hard time finding help and keeping the help. Yeah. And she's a sweet lady. So I find different jobs for her, like paperwork or folding laundry or whatever.
Yeah.
But I really just don't know how to go about talking to management about getting a raise for training all these people. And how she doesn't do her B haul. But I don't want to get her in trouble. But these are people. These are people, like loved ones.
Yeah.
People's moms, grandmas. You know. And my job is to administer medication, and we have about 12 people that need they're bedridden, so they need changing. So I guess I'm a professional butt wiper.
Okay.
But and then there's like cleaning and stuff that needs to be done, which I can knock out in 40 minutes, which I do. I use Mr. Clean, and it smells really good, or fabulous. So but when you were speaking about letting people copy off your algebra test in high school, I did that. And I just feel like I need to make a change in myself.
Okay. Well, see,
so
here's something about your job. If people don't do their jobs correctly at your job, then the Department of Health can come in and shut down the whole thing. Now there's no work. So it's not and not only that, but like you were saying, these are these are people's grandparents, parents, the loved ones. They matter. And one of the
high-end retirement facility, people really don't there. I imagine if it was your mom and someone was just too lazy to get down there to change her, so of course I'm going to do it. But then I'm getting yelled at because by the first shift is coming in and I'm still finishing third shift stuff in B hall when I'm assigned to A hall. Because this woman is like, she's really, really overweight. And it's affecting her performance at work.
Yeah.
And I really just don't know how to go about management and let them know this is what's going on. Do you have any advice?
Well, yeah, I do. Sometimes you have to do some things. Well, this is what I would do. First, I would go to the actual employee and have a little talk, have a little powwow. Like, listen, me and you are cool and everything, but we both have a job, have a job to do. Now, if you need my help sometimes, that's fine. But if we can't complete certain things, then that means that we both have to help each other out. You can kind of pretend that you're having a hard time too. You know what I'm saying? If that makes you feel better. And if the person doesn't want to step their game up, or if they become belligerent and argumentative, now the problem would be is that when you have to go to management, they're going to know that you did it. But I wouldn't feel bad about doing it, because it's like, listen, you're bringing the whole operation down, and you're also making me have to work harder. And I just don't think that that's fair. So sometimes we have to just keep in mind that we didn't know these people before we got this job, and we didn't get this job in order to work with these people. We had to work with whoever got hired in front of us. And one of the qualifications for any job is how well you work with others. So we said that we work well with others, and we're trying to work well with this other and these others. But sometimes those others are pulling us down, and they're holding us back, and they're making us look bad. So I would alert management and say, listen, such and such is I think such and such has good potential, but maybe some retraining might be necessary for them, because I find myself having to do this and having to do that. So at least now you have it on record that you tried to help, and that you did bring it to their attention. Now, if they don't do anything,
when I'm falling behind. Yeah, because when I'm falling, it'll cover my ass for when I'm falling behind. Because the residents are what's important first, and she doesn't want to walk all the way down to V Hall to take care. And I have a huge problem with separating my work life from my home. I get so attached to these people. Elders have a lot of wisdom, and I very much enjoy them. And I that's one thing I think of is like, what if it was my mom? And this lady, when I say she's overweight, she's like 400. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. She's over 400 pounds.
I understand.
So, I mean, I try to find other work that needs to be done, like filing papers and doing the folders, but the fact that she just won't go down there anymore, because she knows I'm going to do it. So I think I might use that where, my hip's hurting or something, that I wouldn't mind helping her. I just need her to go down there and take care of these people. And like you said, I should alert management and let them know that this is why I'm falling behind. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, listen, I'm definitely saying that. But what I'm saying more than anything else is don't let anybody. One thing my dad always told me, he said, don't let anybody mess up your job for you. If you want to get them another job, fine, but don't let them bring you down on your job. He said, not even your mother. He said, if you hire your mom and she's bringing your job down, fire your mom and just take care of her with the money that you make. Because if you lose, then everybody loses. So you have to make sure that you win. I mean, I don't know if you have children, but I'm sure you have loved ones.
I do. Oh, yeah. I have an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm. So you have to think of them. You have to think of them. This is a job. I tell people all the time, this is a job. This is not a place. This is not a social. This is not a social place. This is not a club. This is not a playground. It's not the park. This is where all of us came in here with the same intention to make some money. We were all we probably all needed the money when we applied for the job. We hoped that we would get the job. We got the job. And then all of a sudden, all of this entitlement kicks in. Oh, they can't do this. Or they can't do that. Or I don't have to do like all of this. I don't have to do shit. Yeah, well, they didn't have to give you a job and you didn't have to work and no money had to be made. So yeah. I mean.
And the other thing is I am training. I have trained 7 people in the last, couple of years, and I don't get trained. And like the 7 people that I train are still there. They're on different shifts, but they're still there. I feel like I should get some compensation for training people. I'm being paid the same, except for my overnight premium, as everyone else. I mean, we don't talk about what we pay, but I know I'm not getting anything extra for the training.
Mm-hmm.
And so my title is overnight supervisor. No, I'm not a management.
Yeah. Well, a supervisor is an extension of management. So
yeah. So I should be getting paid, what an extension of management is. But I work at a place called, I'll just make it up. It's called the Village, but it's not actually called the Village. And it's all over the state of Michigan. It's from, the Straits of Michigan all the way down to Grand Rapids area. I don't know if you're familiar with Michigan.
Yeah, I am.
Or not, but they're all over the place.
Okay.
And I mean, they have me on the cover of their brochure.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there so long, but I got $5 raise since I started there, but I still am training people and I'm not getting paid to do it. And like I said, this woman, like when I'm not there, I know Berlina, the other girl, isn't going to do what I do. So these people, because I hear first shift bitching about it all the time. They're like, like you said, it's not a playground, but they certainly act like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're cliquey.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just overwhelming, and I'm having a hard time separating it and living life out, especially with being third shift. Having a good work-life balance, and I feel like even outside of work, I'm kind of a chump with well, I'll throw it away for you. I'll sweep the floor, just because I know it has to be done, and I'm afraid if I don't do it, it's not going to get done.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a conscientious employee. There's nothing wrong with being there's nothing wrong with taking pride in your work. There's nothing wrong with making sure that you complete your task. There's nothing wrong with that. But listen, they hire other employees and pay them for a reason. And it sure is, now there's no way you're going to be able to walk into HR or whatever and say, well, I'm doing all of the work, so I should be getting their salaries. It's not going to work that way. But what you can do is, and this is what I would do, and this is what I have done before. Start chronicling the things that you do.
Very good. Oh, journaling it.
Yeah, just start documenting certain things that you do, dates and times and things like that. And then when you feel like it's time, go to HR and say, well, what can I, or go to your manager and say, what can I do to make some extra money around here? And when they start rattling off more responsibilities or whatever, well, then break out your sheet. Well, funny you should say that, because I've been doing this, that, you know what I mean? And you should already be ready to go.
Well, thank you. That's a very good idea. I never thought about. I mean, we do document everything, but that's basically on the computer. But she does for the B Hall, even though I'm doing all that work, and everyone knows it because they see me. When they're getting, like when the early first shifters get there, they see me in those rooms. Like, we have one lady that likes to play with her, feces, and I make sure she gets her bath and all that stuff. Like, and this other girl, she shouldn't be there, honestly, but we just can't. And she was a certified Xena. She was at like they have nice like retirement facilities, and they have like really shitty nursing homes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where she came from.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And I know she hurts because I can see like she's got like these big legs with these holes in them and stuff. But yeah, you're right. I'm gonna chronicle what I do.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Instead of having her just like, oh, well, B-Hall's done. I'm gonna say CZ, like my initials did this. CZ did this. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with documenting your work. So when it's your time, and by that time you'll be able to, after you do this, you'll be able to decide what time you want to bring this forth. It don't have to take long. You could probably get this. You probably be ready to do it in a week from how it sounds. Especially if you've been doing this consistently,
Yeah,
you got to make a move.
2019, like I look at the whole COVID thing and the hazmat suits and not having masks and not having gloves. And, it was insane.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But you have to do what you have to do.
I was taking my clothes off. I mean, I'm not trying to be like nasty or anything, but like I was taking my scrubs off out on the porch and then running to the shower and having my clothes already sat out in there. So I wasn't bringing anything home, or I wasn't bringing anything there, so.
We learned to do that during COVID. It's not an option. You can't take any chances.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
I don't
But
blame
thank you
you.
for the advice. I mean, I never thought about just taking my own little notebook and chronically, even like when I'm training people, start chronicling that. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite as hectic as working in the kitchen, but it is. These are people, these are lives, you know, and
It's
there's
serious
two
business.
people at night.
This
Yeah, you
is
know,
serious business, not a joke. Very,
I
very
mean,
serious.
yeah, and I am very, very attached to my residents. You know, I have had a few die on me, which was terrible, and
Yeah.
the first two really affected me. But now I'm kind of numb to it, which sounds awful. But you can't work at a place like that and feel all the time. You know, I really don't know how to turn that off. I mean, I'm better at turning it off, but I can't turn it completely off because then I think that kind of ruins my caregiving of the ability.
Yeah, yeah. Nah.
I am in school to become a tech, you know, like not an EMT, but like an emergency room tech. So I am doing those classes during the day. So I'll go to jaw blood and get IVs and all that stuff. But once that's gonna take probably another year and a half. But yeah, thank you for the advice. About the chronicling I can't even say chronicling what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I
do
really
it
appreciate it.
and please let us know how, let us know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But definitely try that out.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love your channel. I love your demeanor. You have something about you that is just like, I don't know, it's so inviting, charismatic and relaxing. And, I had a guy kick me out the other day because he saw my face being white. And he didn't want to hear about my suburb life, which I don't live in the suburbs. I live in like the woods, because I live up in northern Michigan, in the Straits. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where, but there's no city.
It's all good.
So,
But no, I appreciate you calling in. You have a good night. And like I said,
you too, sir.
yeah,
Thank you.
and
I really appreciate your advice, and I really love your channel. I'm gonna. Do you have like a subscription where I can do $4.99 a month or whatever it is?
Yeah, well, you can become a channel member. You should go to the channel. You'll see the tab. You'll see the member tab. You can become a member. Oh, damn, she back. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Troy, I'm queuing you back in.
Yo, man, I like to commend that lady right there on the job she's doing.
Without a doubt.
She's doing something way more important than anything in the kitchen. She's taking care of our elderly, you gotta respect that. And everything you just said, when you were sitting up here telling her about documentation, I'm gonna give her even one more. People don't understand. We got this thing out here called the smartphone. And on your smartphone, you have a camera. Start videoing what you're doing. Don't video the people, video the job. Because see, we sit back and we don't use our smartphone for what we're supposed to use it for. And then we turn around and even though you documenting it, it's like, oh, you ain't do that. Oh, no, the fuck I did. Yes, I did. Here, look at this on my phone. You know what I mean? Because that's how I had to do it. Somebody, majority every job I go to, when I go above and beyond and they say this wasn't done, I say, no, you're lying. It's done. It's right here. You know what I mean? Hello? Hello? Hello?
My bad, Troy. I had to kill a raccoon in my roof. You there? Oh, hold on. He called back in. Yo, my bad. I had to kill a raccoon in my roof. It was trying to fight my cat. You know what I mean? I can't, family of raccoons. I can't let them do my kitty like that. Hold on. I see me. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It got kind of violent. I had to hit him with the wood with the bat. But yeah, what you were saying about the phone, that's what the phone, you got the camera, you got the notepad on. Look, everything go in the phone, and that shit is all saved. You don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about none of that.
People don't understand that, you sit up there like even like I used to tell when I was at the hotel, I told all my workers, I said, listen, when y'all do a job, take a picture of what y'all did, because they talk about the kitchen that's not cleaned at night now. So when y'all clean this kitchen, take pictures. Send them to me. So when y'all send them to me and somebody said it wasn't clean, I can pull it up and say it was. You know what I mean? It's all about covering your ass.
Without a doubt.
But yeah, I mean, and when you said about everything you were saying, so I was like, yeah. I was like, damn, he must be reading my fucking mind.
Listen, if I don't know how to do nothing, I know how to deal with management. You know what I mean? I'm an insider. I'll tell you exactly what to do. You know what I mean? Cats I've told exactly what to do, and they blew me off. I'm like, all right. Hey, look, man.
And another thing she needs to do is not give up. She needs to not care about what people say. I'm pretty sure she just heard us saying that you're at a job. This is not the street. So when you report a person, you're not snitching. You're reporting the fact that you're going above and beyond. And if you really want to, after you document everything that you do, that's a good thing. But if you want to go a little bit further, go to the people and be like, listen, I understand that I'm training people and this, that, and other, but is there a way that I can be compensated for that?
Listen,
because it's not like I'm training people.
Anything
people I trained is still working there.
Anything that I do at my job, anytime I have to do a new job, I ask. Like, so, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I ask shit like, so what? How does HR feel about this? If y'all changing my if y'all give me new responsibility, changing my role, changing my my shift and all that kind of stuff, I'll be like, because listen, you sign a contract when you start working.
Right.
There's shit in there. So if they make another change without changing the contract, that should void the previous contract when you add in new shit that wasn't on there. So with a new contract, I'm not going to sign a lateral contract. So you add more shit in the contract for the same money. But that doesn't seem fair. All right, hold on, man. That just doesn't seem fair. We have to work on this compensation package. All right, we have another call. Right? We have another call on the line. This is going to be the last caller. Caller with the last numbers 2211. Thank you for holding. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
What up, son? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What's good?
Oh, okay, cool. The other week I asked you a question in the comments. It was about the N-word, and I asked, can people from the Middle East say the N-word? And you said something about if anybody ever does from the Middle East or whatever, I'll punch him in his mouth or whatever, right? So if people from the Middle East are called sand niggers, why wouldn't they be able to say the N-word?
All right, let me take a deep breath on this one. All right.
Go ahead, take a deep breath.
All right. First of all, if it wasn't for the origin of the N-word in the United States, then they wouldn't have to add sand onto the N-word to describe somebody from the Middle East, right?
Yeah, but regardless, that's what they call them because of the desert.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't they just
call them sand nigger? What? So what? Okay, what? Why do black people say they own the word nigger? Because white people call them the N-word, right?
No, not because of that.
As a derogatory thing.
Hold on, hold on. Why are you addressing this tonight? Like, why are we talking about this?
Oh, because I came across the channel you were on,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get an opportunity last time to
address it.
You were busy.
Yeah, but we're talking about something totally different tonight. So I'm wondering why did this?
Okay, I just tuned in. I thought it was paper off, but it's all good.
All right.
If there's another time and place for this, we could do that.
No. I'm going to take care of this, but I'm just trying to figure out where this is coming from, because I don't know if you're bullshitting or if you're serious. But
no, this is Charles. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Charles.
I remember you. Now the reason the reason
there's nothing nefarious. There's nothing nefarious or insulting about. It's not coming from a bad place with bad intentions. It's a genuine question.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it like this. The reason that black people own the word nigga, and we're not saying Nigger, we're saying Nigga.
Yeah.
Is because we're trying to take the power out of the Nigger. Yeah. Now, the word originally meant an ignorant person. So if you don't know that it means an ignorant person, that actually means that you're ignorant, because to be ignorant means to not know something. So we are all ignorant in some kind of ways. But when you display your ignorance in a way that that puts it on the display for all to see and comment on, it makes things a little bit different. So unlike my man Troy, my brother Troy that's on the line, I'm not offended by the word nigga. I use the word all the time and it doesn't offend me. However, I know that when me and my people use it towards each other, we're not trying to hurt each other. We're not trying to weaponize any type of language against each other. When other people use the word, they're often trying to get away with using it. They're often trying to hurt in some kind of way, or trying to be condescending in some type of way. Either way, they're trying to be offensive. So that's why I won't allow people of other countries to use the word nigga. The word nigga in America is for American-born descendants of slaves. Those are the only people that should be using the word. Now understand this. If you are Hispanic, you are descendants of slaves. They were enslaved too. They were just enslaved in a different place. So they were enslaved in the Dominican Republic, enslaved in Puerto Rico, enslaved in the Caribbean, enslaved in parts of South America. So we all have that in common. They aren't United States born slaves. And every
race had slaves. Every race had slaves.
Every race, only the black race had chattel slavery. So, you know,
yeah, they got it the worst for sure.
yeah. So when we talk about slavery, we're talking about chattel slavery. The word chattel means ownership. So in no other slavery practice in the history of the world were slaves considered to be property of another man. So when people try to bring up that Egypt shit and you know go back and far in history, I'm like, no, that word slave was synonymous to the word citizen. When we were slaves, it meant that you were the property of another man. Only a man, because women weren't allowed to own slaves.
Not to cut you off, son, in Egypt and also in Europe, they had a fancier name called indentured servants.
No, they had wait. They had indentured servants here.
No, not here.
No, yes they did. Yes they did.
I think it falls on the individual that owns the slave.
Wait a minute.
Who they are, how they treat us.
I just want to.
One can be nasty. And there's some slaves that treated there's some owners that treated their slaves very fairly.
Well,
never.
No. He's right about that. No, he's right about that. And see, there's so many misconceptions about slavery that need to be cleared up, and because we portray slavery as we concentrate on the brutality of slavery, like they were getting whipped all the time, like they were just being worked like dogs from sun up to sundown. It really wasn't like that. A slave was nothing more than an employee, but an employee that wasn't a sovereign, free man or woman or child. That's what separated them. The reason why so many slaves did not identify with slavery and the brutality and the horrors of slavery is because not all slaves were treated or were mistreated. Plenty of slave owners treated their slaves. I don't want to say they treated them good, but they weren't brutal toward their slaves. Now, the slaves who wanted to be free, the slaves who didn't work, the slaves who were rebellious were made an example of, which scared all of the other slaves from rebelling or trying to escape or acting out in any kind of way. Just like any regular job or neighborhood or situation. So the thing about slavery that needs to be understood more than anything else is that no, it wasn't about brutality all the time. And that's why people are still mentally enslaved today. That's why we identify with our oppressors today, because not all slave owners were brutal. Not all of them. There were plenty of slave owners that granted freedom papers to their slaves upon their death and things like that. But that confused the issue even more, because at the end of the day, whether just because you weren't a brutal slave, a raping slave, a brutal master, a raping master, just because you didn't do those things, you did the most horrible thing, make another man feel like they were property and should have to bow down and listen to another man that way. And that still goes on to today. The reason that they didn't allow slaves to read and write is because when you read and write, you explore your mind, you expand yourself, and there's no way that you would be able to remain a slave. You know too much. So when you can't read, you can't write, you're totally dependent.
To my question, can people from the Middle East say nigga?
No, nobody from Europe can say nigga. Nobody from the Middle East. Not even nobody from Africa. Fuck all of that shit.
That's just that. I'm just rephrasing the question. Now, is that an opinion or a fact?
Well, can I say something, son?
Wait, hold on.
Let me just elaborate.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on. It's not. It's not. It's the only facts here is that if you call somebody a nigga by civil rights laws, you can be prosecuted. That's a fact. Now, it's subjective about who can and can't use the word, because many people who can't use the word or shouldn't use the word use the word.
And I'm not saying, and for my question, I'm not saying using it in a derogatory. I'm saying using it NIGGA way.
No, I'm not trying to hear that.
Okay. All right. So is it? But now back to is that an opinion or a fact? You said fact, right?
All right. Well, would it ever be okay for me to call an Italian a wop? They call each other wops, right?
No, but so
I'm just saying, would it be okay for me to do it? Should I take liberty in calling each other, calling Italians wops? Would I be able to take liberty and do? Of course. Why wouldn't I be able to do it though?
You know, the most.
Because
let me just elaborate.
Hold on, Troy. Hold on, because this is simple logic. Why would I not be? Why would I not be welcome to call Italians wops, even though they call each other's wops?
Because it's disrespectful.
Well, but they're disrespecting each other. So why can't I do it?
Because it's disrespectful.
But everybody wants to ask, why can't other people, if black people call each other nigga, why can't other people call them niggas? So my question is, if Italians call themselves wops, why can't I call them a wop?
Because the word and the derogatory slang is there, then I think, you have some rights to it.
Okay. The answer I was looking for.
San nigga, san N-word.
They don't call themselves. See, the thing is, so-called Middle Easterners don't call themselves saying nigga. So nobody has the right to call them that. In the case of American blacks and Italians, have
black people that say san nigga.
I'm talking. Me either. I've never. Only white people use that shit. What the fuck is a saying nigga? We ain't trying to add on no extra words, no fucking. You know what I mean?
Been called that, bro. I've been called that and so much worse.
Okay.
Are you Indian?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm Iraqi.
Okay.
You are Iraqi. All right, well, let me break this down to you. Right. First and foremost, even though if you look in the dictionary,
north of Iraq, Kurdistan.
Okay. Let me just say this to you.
Kurdish region.
Anytime, nigga with the E to me, and son has told you about me.
Hurry up, Troy. It's after 4.
No, I'm gonna say it. If you use NIGA or the ER, to me it equals the same ass whooping. There's no such thing as a saying nigga. The word nigga is not, to me, is not an ignorant person. That's sugarcoating how they trying to sugarcoat the word nigga to benefit the masses. No, nigga is a derogatory word, a racial slur. That's one of the most hurtful racial slurs ever.
I understand, and I agree 100%.
That you can put out there that you can call somebody and say, that's cool.
100%. You're 100%
There's
correct.
no other racist word that you can call somebody that can, like, if you call an Italian a wop, it's very rare that you might hear them call each other under that, but we're not going around calling no Italians wops. We're not going around calling Mexicans or whatever grease balls. We're not doing that because that's not what we do. The only thing is what I try to tell.
Is there black people? Is it okay for black people to call somebody like say yo my nigga
No,
to somebody that's not black?
Let me break it. No, it's not. Let me break it down to you. As a person that I was growing up, I used to use the term. Because see, when you're African American and you see the younger generation get in front of other ethnicities like white people, and they get on them buses or they walking down the street and they using that word so fluently, it becomes disrespectful to us. Because if they sit there, and when you sit up and you use that word so fluently, and it becomes part of your language, it becomes disrespectful to us because now they sit back and they look at us and they see us acting like that. And they feel comfortable that they can say the word around us or when they're not around us. So when you sit back and you use that word, because like Son said, the word don't bother him. It bothers me. You know what I mean? So if I'm around a person like yourself that's Iraq you said Iraq.
North of Iraq.
Okay,
North of Iraq,
and me and you walking down the street, and somebody, I'm gonna tell you this: if me and you walking down the street and somebody call you a sand nigga, then I'm gonna punch him in their fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, number one, the reason why I'm gonna do it is because you're using the terminology as nigga. And that's slang.
And I've done the same. I did some time in jail, and I went to the hole. And in Canada, majority is native and white in jail. Mm-hmm. And I went up into the hole because I had, scrapped out some dude. Got into a scrap. They moved me from dorms into the bad unit. And then there I got into a scrap again, went to the hole, and one of my boys, so I grew up with majority black brothers being my friends, like not even more than friends, like brothers. And I seen one that I went to school with, and he's in the hole. And every day, everybody gets the newspaper, pecking order. And they would never give them the newspaper, and they talk shit through the door because everybody comes out for half hour to an hour a day separately by themselves, and they go and taunt them every day. So on the second day, I called them all pussies. I said, "You guys are all pussies. This guy would fuck all of you guys up 1-on-1, probably even 2-on-1, because this guy was strong, bro. This guy would do one-legged squats. He's from Africa, fucking big brother, short, stocky, but big and like strong. And the one dude, he was the founder of White Boy Posse, racist gang in Edmonton, Alberta, and he got caught with like body parts, with like a finger and a hand or some shit like that.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
Connect with.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Anyways, at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah, it's after 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I would punch somebody in the mouth too if they. I backed them up every day. He got the newspaper, and yeah, man, you speak up against injustice. First you start with your mouth, and first you stop it physically, and if you can't stop it physically, you stop it verbally, and if you can't stop it verbally, stop it with your heart. Hate it in your heart.
Good to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I want to thank y'all both for calling in.
I appreciate the question. Yeah.
Yo, I appreciate you calling in. If you call in a little bit earlier, maybe tomorrow, then we can address it. We can address it fully. But it's 4 o'clock on the East Coast over here, so we gotta go. So we're gonna do these birthday shout outs so that's all that's about. Sure. But thanks for calling in, man. Have a good night.
Sure. You too, bro. Love, bro.
All right, man. Peace.
Amen.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who called in tonight. I appreciate everybody who came through and checked out the show. We are pretty much in overtime now. What we got to do, what we got to do. I said, what we got to do, what we got to do. I said, what we got to do, what we got to do. We got to do this thing. And when we come through, all right, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. Glorious. Wait a minute. November 19th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. All right. Let me make sure these are right because all right, we good. Okay, number one out the box, Lamont McLaurin, happy birthday to you, and also Milana Williams, happy birthday, and Tristan Stevens, happy birthday to you, and Rosalind Rozzy Pooh Caldwell, happy birthday to you, and Dookie Platts, happy birthday, and Betty Hinton, and Nancy Evans, and Michelle Williams, and Naira Jenkins, and can't forget Mick Swizzle Nietzsche, happy birthday, and Tiffy Bryant, and last but not least, Mika Arch. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious November 19th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, somebody's trying to get you to do more work than you was paid for, so you're getting jerked, and it's not really worth it to keep on working at that kind of level, but you still gotta rebel against the negative things. You trying to stay positive with a lot to give. Yo, the life that you're leading, don't let it leave you bleeding. Don't work until you make you die. And I'm telling you why. Because when you are gone, the job will still live on and on and on, whether they right or wrong. And so you should take your time and enjoy your life, your kids, your family, friends, neighbors, and wives. Yo, take a vacation. Use all your vacation time and always escape for some more, for sure. I ain't trying to tell you to use nobody, but always remember that you're being used, whether you're not being abused. And I say ones and the twos. So I take a day off every chance I get, and I still say shit. Don't ask me to do nobody else's job unless you give me their check. I'm going to get my respect. But I will go over and above it. Best believe me, you ain't going to disrespect me. You're going to show me love. But the love ain't everything that you're going to show me, because you can give me some more money, or nigga, you can blow me. And I'll be calling nobody over to my man parts, but I'm going to tell you like this. Yo, I say my man starts off the bench, whether you're coming off, I get a contract because I'm strong and black. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, love y'all right back to life. We will be back. We will be back tomorrow. Yo, listen, I appreciate all of y'all who came through. Yo, just Charles Xavier, thanks for calling in. Thanks for hitting us off with the super chats. I appreciate it so much, no doubt. Lamont Lewis, thanks for coming through. Nicholas Wrong, even though you be in there talking all kinds of crazy shit. My man, my people, Seka Sala, what up? bitch ass Brent. Let me see who else. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Carrie Zilla, thanks for coming through. Honk Sports. You know what I mean? The haters and the lovers, the haters and the lovers, the haters and the lovers. What up, y'all? Scene flexing, my people. All right, we will be back tomorrow night. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. You know what you see. You know how it show. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let me get Blog Talk on up out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. And check this out. I can take off my uniform. Time for me to clock out. Don't ask me to do no more work. I don't work off the clock. But I do get paid on salary, so I guess I'm never really off, right? Let y'all take off y'all uniform too. Y'all can put on y'all good sneaks. You know what I mean? Take them work shoes off. Take them work shoes off. You know what I mean? Put on your good sneaks. Go out here. You know, you live your life. Do your thing. We be back tomorrow, 2 a.m. Y'all know how it go. Once again, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I'ma holler back at y'all. I said, I holler. Peace.